Welcome my wonderful people. Before we enter today's hot matter, abeg don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because this one we learn today go shake everywhere. Now make we enter the full gist. Uche Nancy shocked the entire Nollywood industry today when she dropped a statement nobody saw coming, a statement that has now thrown Maurice Sam's name into a kind of heat that people are still trying to understand. According to the information leaking from close insiders, Uche Nancy no even talk this thing in public. She reportedly said it privately to a group of people she trusted, but unfortunately, you know how Nollywood be, nothing ever stays private for long. Once one person hears it, another person spreads it, and before you know it, it has become national gist. The matter started earlier this week when Uche Nancy was seen extremely worried on set. People who were there said she wasn't herself at all, her face serious, her mind distracted, and her mood totally off. At first people thought she was just tired or stressed because movie production no easy, especially as she has multiple projects on ground. But by afternoon, the tension had grown to the point where crew members were whispering to themselves. Later that evening, someone close to her, one of those crew members with a lawyer, leaked what Uche Nancy said in frustration. According to this person, she quietly told two trusted colleagues, Maurice Sam is not himself anymore. Pray for him. Immediately the crew member heard that fear enter body. Because if Uche Nancy herself is saying something like that, then something serious must be going on behind the scenes. The first question everybody began asking is, what exactly is happening to Maurice Sam? Is it health? Is it spiritual? Is it emotional? Is it related to all the controversies surrounding him and Sonia Uche recently? Because if we are being honest, Maurice Sam has been inside one drama or the other for weeks now. People have dragged him online, fans have made wild accusations, and some insiders have complained about tension on set. But nobody expected Uche Nancy, the woman who has worked with him for years, to say such a heavy statement. Now, let's break down all the angles causing confusion and shaking the Nollywood space right now. Some insiders believe Maurice Sam has been under massive emotional pressure, especially with everything going on between him and Sonia Uche. Their closeness, their movie chemistry, the public's obsession with their pairing, the rumors that they are dating secretly, then the sudden tension that showed up between them, all of this has created a storm around him. Many people don't know, but Maurice Sam is a perfectionist. When people talk about him behind his back, when blogs twist stories about him, it affects him deeply. So some people believe the pressure is getting too much. But the thing that shocked people the most is how emotional Uche Nancy sounded when she said, pray for him. It wasn't ordinary talk. The person who leaked it said she looked like someone who was genuinely afraid, like she knows something serious about Maurice Sam that the public does not know yet. At this point, the gist began to spread like wildfire around the crew. Suddenly, everyone started recalling all the strange things Maurice Sam has been doing lately. One assistant director said Maurice has been unusually quiet. Another makeup artist said Maurice sat alone for hours on set and didn't talk to anyone. A camera operator said he noticed Maurice Sam has not been sleeping well, his eyes always look tired like someone carrying emotional load. One source even claimed that Maurice had a minor breakdown last week during script rehearsal, and that Uche Nancy was there when it happened. According to this source, Maurice stepped outside during rehearsal, leaned on the wall, and held his head like someone overwhelmed. Uche Nancy was the first to rush out to meet him. They talked for a long time before he continued filming. But nobody knew exactly what happened or what they talked about. Now, these small things didn't make sense at the time. People just assumed he was tired. But after Uche Nancy's heavy statement, everybody started connecting dots. Some people think Maurice Sam is battling emotional burnout. Some believe it's pressure from fans, blogs, and constant expectation. Others believe there might be something spiritual affecting him, especially because of how some Nollywood insiders they take certain matters seriously. Then there's the Sonia Uche angle, one angle that nobody can ignore. Many people believe the rift between Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche may be deeper than people think. Even though they still act together, there has been visible tension on a few sets, according to insiders. Some people say Sonia is distancing herself because of too much online pressure. Others believe the emotional connection between them became too strong, and now it is affecting Maurice mentally because of things happening behind the scenes that fans are not aware of. Meanwhile, sources claim that Brian Okora's recent confrontation with Maurice Sam didn't help at all. Allegedly, Brian and Maurice exchanged words on set regarding Sonia, something crew members leaked earlier. According to reports, the argument left Maurice emotionally shaken, and even though he kept a calm face afterward, those close to him said he didn't recover immediately. Now imagine all these things happening in the space of a few days. Emotional stress, work pressure, drama with fellow actors, rumors everywhere, expectations from fans, online dredgings, it's enough to affect anybody. And Uche Nancy, who has worked with him for years, must have seen signs that made her deeply concerned. There's another angle some insiders are whispering about. They claim Maurice Sam has been battling personal challenges that he doesn't want to make public. Something about family pressure and the burden of always being in the spotlight. Someone even said Maurice told a close friend that he wishes he could disappear for some months just to breathe. If this is true, then Uche Nancy's plea for prayers is not coming from nowhere. One thing everybody agrees on is that Uche Nancy is extremely protective of the actors she works with. If she senses danger or emotional distress in any of them, she feels it deeply. So if she, of all people, is saying pray for him, then something serious must be happening. And now the internet has picked it up and turned it into a storm. Some fans are reacting with sympathy, sending prayers and support. Others are dragging Sonia Uche, blaming her for putting Maurice Sam through too much emotional stress. Meanwhile, some people say this is nothing but overhype and that Maurice Sam is fine, just tired from overworking. But the people close to him don't believe that. They say he's not his usual playful self. He's quieter, more withdrawn, more emotional, and more distant. As the story kept spreading, another insider dropped an even bigger bombshell. They claimed that Maurice Sam might soon announce a break from acting. This one shocked everyone. Maurice. Take a break. At the peak of his career. At a time when every producer wants him. If that happens, Nollywood would definitely shake. But this is where the story gets interesting. Some people believe Uche Nancy made that statement because she wants people to stop dragging Maurice Sam online. She knows he is soft-hearted, emotional, and extremely passionate about acting. She fears all the negativity is affecting his mental health. So the call for prayer might be her indirect way of begging fans to calm down. However, another group believes this goes beyond stress. They believe Maurice Sam may have gotten himself into something heavy, emotionally, spiritually, or otherwise, something Uche Nancy is aware of but cannot reveal publicly. For now, the truth remains hidden, but the concern is real. Too many insiders have confirmed the same thing: Maurice Sam is not okay right now. Something is wrong somewhere, and Uche Nancy's emotional plea just confirmed it. As the gist spreads, fans have flooded social media with messages like, "Stay strong Maurice, we're praying for you, don't break down bro, Uche Nancy knows what she's saying," and "This Nollywood pressure is too much." Yet the irony is that Maurice Sam has not said anything publicly. He hasn't addressed the rumors. He hasn't responded to the leaks. He hasn't posted anything that hints at trouble. And this silence is worrying people even more. Whether it's emotional stress, spiritual pressure, career pressure, personal battles, or relationship complications, one thing is sure: Maurice Sam is going through something deeper than what the public sees. And Uche Nancy, the person who knows him professionally and personally, has now opened the door to bigger questions with her heavy statement, "Pray for him." My people, Nollywood never stops surprising us. Every day new twist, new angle, new wala. Let's keep watching because as this matter unfolds, more details will definitely leak. And you know say me, I dey here, ready to drop the full gist for una. Thank you for watching my gist. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you no go miss the next update as e dey hot.